Alright, so Unit 1 in Integrated 1 is on functions. So Unit 1, functions. One of the first math notes that appears in functions is absolute value. And what I'm going to be doing here is providing you a way to jot down some notes and keep a toolkit together of some of the key facts that we learn in this course. So for absolute value, the definition for absolute value is the numerical value without its sign. So one of the things in notes that's important to have is also examples. So our first example that we could take a look at is the absolute value of 3. These little bit darker lines here represent the absolute value of whatever's inside of them. So in this case, it's the numerical value of 3 without its sign. So the absolute value of 3 is 3. Our second example is a little bit more interesting. We could take a look at the absolute value, let's say, of -2. So if we look at the inside, the numerical value here is -2, but I'm not going to include the sign here, so it's going to be just 2. Now don't get that confused with the answer is always positive. It's just whatever's inside of here is going to be considered as the positive value. You might have learned absolute value as the distance from 0. Right? And we could see that if we think about it along a number line. If this is 0 and let's say I put down -2 here, that's why they wanted to kind of think about it as the distance from 0. So here's my -2, here's 0, so the length here is +2. Right? Let's take a look at another example. And our final example is if I had the negative absolute value of -4. All right, so we're going to take the value inside of the absolute value sign and make it positive. That's going to be 4. However, this negative sign is on the outside, so I'm going to go ahead and bring that down. So my final answer in this case is -4.